Hey guys, Novaexplosion. Welcome back to more Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. I don't have any recollection of what we were doing. I know we went to the facility to go look for Nazamil.
Be on your guard.
Yeah, the mausoleum. That's what it's called. I knew the place. I just forgot what they called it. What are we doing? Inspect the teleporter. What is going on here? I haven't played this game in a while.
Let's catch up with Nazamil.
I know where we are. We had to catch up with Nazamil, right. We had, like, the whole talk, we found her, and, she went insane and was like, I'm doing this for all of you, trying to put all the iron masks on everybody, so no one is different. Yeah. Okay, it's coming back to me. Let's, dude, I left you all on the cliffhanger. I'm excited to see where this goes. Let's investigate this.
It's no good. It won't activate. It must be locked from the other side.
What's gotten into her? She said she was going to put masks on us, but then she put one on herself and fled.
She reminded me of the people back in Niez.
The one she put on is the reigning visage, the thing that supposedly controls the other masks, but if that's the case, maybe it alters the mind of whoever wears it as well.
So she used it on herself? Damn it. Why couldn't I explain better? She must think all of us are against her now.
Calm down, Alphen. It isn't over yet.
That's right. We have to go after her.
Sure, but we don't even know where she went.
Judging by what she said recently, it's likely she went to the Keystone. The only problem is finding out where that is.
No, wait. The coordinates she used are still saved here. If we can enter these into another teleporter, then...
You're a genius! So all we need to do is head to another teleporter, right?
Yes. Assuming we're lucky enough to find one that isn't already connected somewhere.
Regardless, I think we should go back to Niez first. What Nazamil said before has me worried.
She said she'd send out orders. You're right. We should check it out.
Oh, there is no boss fight here. I think I remember ending here because I thought there was going to be a boss
We
fight.
should seal this room. Nazamil might be able to unseal it with her power, but it's better than doing nothing.
Dude, I do remember that, though. I absolutely could have went to that teleporter. I thought there was going to be, like, a boss fight.
That's smarts.
Are you okay, Rinwell? Nazamil has some crazy tricks up her sleeve.
What? Okay, then. The control compartment. I don't know how much is in the DLC. I don't know if we'll finish the DLC today. I'm kind of expecting there to be one more stream, but we'll see what happens. The second CO. Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Let's head back to Niez.
Yeah, bet. Back to Niez. What's this? Why is this one gold? Yo, Halim side quest. Oh, but they won't let me fast travel. We gotta take the teleporter. But yeah, we might finish the DLC. It really depends on how much is left. I do know that we have a couple of side quests hanging around, but it really depends on how much is in the DLC. It kind of feels like we're really close to being done based on like how many subquests we completed and like what's happening and everything and our levels, because I imagine we'll end the DLC close enough to level 100, because like why wouldn't we?
I wonder how things are going in Niez.
I hope Bayfon and the others are safe.
By the way, can you guys hear me okay? I'm trying a slightly, my mic is, I have the same mic, but I'm trying a little bit of a different setup. Like I have it placed a little further away from me, but I don't want that to be a problem. But I switched it up just to try something new. Where am I going? Okay, can I not just fast travel? Return to Niez. Oh, okay. I for a second I thought Niez it wouldn't let me fast travel to. It just wouldn't let me fast travel anywhere else. Okay, so you can hear me just fine. That's good to hear then. This is probably the definitive mic setup.
I don't understand. Nazamiel didn't order her puppets to attack?
Or maybe it just hasn't started yet.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It wasn't supposed to be like this. I'm sorry.
Wait! What?
I'm sorry. I thought it would make you happy. I'm sorry.
What is going on?
Hey, there's Bayfon.
These are like Nazamiel's thoughts,
I'm sorry.
basically. Oh, no, not Bayfon. Not my man.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Are they all being manipulated by the masks? The suppressors?
Nazamiel?
Huh?
Wait. If Bayfon is like this, then do you think the inn is okay?
Let's go see.
What is going on with these people?
I'm glad they're not attacking us. But why do they keep apologizing?
Probably some kind of thing that's on Nazamiel's mind, if I had to guess. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, good talk, good talk. I'm not gonna bother talking to
At this
them then.
rate, there might not be anyone left not wearing a mask.
And Nazamiel plans to do this to the entire world?
Never mind, they found someone new. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I'm sorry. I thought it would make you happy. Yeah, you've gone too far here,
With
Nazamiel.
Bayfon like that, who knows what's happened?
No matter what your backstory is, you've gone way too far. I thought it would make you happy. Actual insanity.
They've gotten in! We're done for!
No, look, we're not wearing those masks.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought for sure.
I'm relieved to see some people are still safe. Can you tell us anything about what happened here?
Those masked weirdos out front went berserk all of a sudden and tried to force their way in here. Bayfon said he would lure them away and left us. So you've been hiding here, Renans and Danans, all hunkered down together.
They didn't hesitate to let me in when I feared for my life.
This lady saved me with her astral arts. I never thought I'd see everyone working together like this.
That young man said the masked people went berserk.
Right. Except Nazamiel said she'd already sent out orders before we got to her.
Okay, but if that's what initiated the attack, then why have they stopped and gone docile now? And when they talked,
It was Nazamiel's consciousness. You said so yourself, didn't you, Alphen?
That does fit with what Nazamiel was saying before. How she was changing people's minds to make them the same as her.
And now, she's wearing a mask, and must be in the same state as the people outside. Assuming the reigning visage has the same effects on the wearer as the suppressors, what would happen if she were to interface with the Keystone?
The purpose of connecting to the Keystone was to send orders. But if Nazamiel is also under the control of a suppressor... maybe everyone outside has gone quiet, because they've become the same as Nazamiel is right now.
But if that's the case, then what was up with all that stuff they said?
I suppose they must have been Nazamiel's true feelings. I don't know how it all works, but that has to be it.
all of those masked people we saw kept apologizing to us. If those were actually Nazamiel's thoughts, then...
We have to help her. We have to find a way to show her that we aren't mad at her.
But if we want to get to the Keystone, we have to find a teleporter. Oh!
At Dawn Lake.
Good job, Law.
There's a teleporter there.
We have the coordinates we need. Let's go before...
Wait. If we're right about what's going on, then it may mean that we'll have to face Nazamil. Before we finally head out, we'll need to make sure we're all prepared for that possibility.
She's right. We can't afford to fail.
Yeah, bet.
We should rest up and tend to our gear.
Right. Let's call it a day.
Those people outside will just have to hold on for a little longer.
Behind the Mask immediately reminded of Persona 5. Except the song is called Beneath the Mask, but same difference.
There's something I can't figure out. Assuming that the Keystone is putting the people in those masks in the same state of mind as Nazamil right now, how did Nazamil become like that?
Actually, wait, hang on. I'm really sorry to interrupt this. I have to really quickly change a PS5 setting.
It was because she put on the mask, right?
Yes. However, when Cal Basel first showed up in Niez, Nazamil was wearing the mask.
But then when we saw her after that, she wasn't wearing it anymore. Could that mean she wasn't being controlled by it at first?
Perhaps the mind control function is something that can be shut off. At least with Nazamil's mask. The reigning visage.
That would mean Nazamil went to the trouble of turning that function on before putting on the mask again.
I don't get it. If we were simply in the way, there was no need for her to do that after we defeated her.
We couldn't have been in the way. She said she's doing all of this for us, didn't she?
She also said we're her friends.
That may be so, but Nazamil still attacked us when we tried to stop her.
It seemed like she wasn't listening to what we were saying. It was like we were talking past each other.
We're still overlooking something. Whatever it was that drove Nazamil to the point of fighting us. Even before she gave up and erased herself. If we want to help her, we need to find out what that is before we see her again.
Look at all these Ganons and Renans coming to each other's aid. Beifan was right after all. I'm ashamed to admit it took something like this to make me realize, though.
It's
Yeah,
ironic that
well,
it
you
takes
know.
a situation like this for Ganons and Renans to actually cooperate.
A silver lining, I suppose. At least they've stopped quarreling, even if it's only temporary.
I need to rest at the inn. Thank you for saving my son. I'm glad you aren't hurt. You saved my skin by letting me shelter here. How reassuring to have you guys here. I can't do much for you, but would you like to stay tonight?
I think we're ready. Let's all rest up today. Then tomorrow, we'll head out to confront Nazamil.
I wonder what she's doing right now.
She's still under the mask's control. It is possible that she can't see or feel anything.
Even so, her heart is crying out. And I think it's my fault that it is.
Your fault? How do you figure?
I've been thinking about it non-stop. When we had to fight Nazamil, where did I go wrong? Nazamil tried to take over people's minds, to control them. That is wrong. There's no excuse for it. But in the end, ultimately, she did it for us.
Yeah, she did say that.
She had no place where she belonged. To her, it must have seemed like the rest of the world didn't even exist. So when she joined us, it was like we became her entire world.
We were her first friends. So, when we rejected her too...
It meant Nazamil lost her whole world. That's why she was so devastated that she tried to erase her own mind.
From the beginning, all she wanted was to earn our approval. And I flat out rejected her. Because I didn't understand. I was so focused on rebuking her actions that I couldn't empathize with her.
Let's show her we're sorry. Then we can hold hands with her, like we did before.
I'm sure the charm will help us reconnect.
Except, like, this is not our fault? Chick is just crazy?
Shouldn't you get some sleep?
In theory, yes. But I knew you were off by yourself somewhere, lost in thought.
Can't hide anything from you, can I? I'm sorry. No, I guess I should say thank you.
Thanks for what, exactly?
For letting me drag you into this life of non-stop travel. For staying with me for all this time. For everything. I've been called a hero, a destroyer, and things even worse than that. But you stayed with me, Shionne.
Even right now, as you're thanking me, Nazamiel is all you can think about, right?
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. That's just who you are, Alphen. But the truth of the matter is, that's why I'm here. If you weren't such a caring person, that wouldn't be the case.
Shionne.
And besides, you're not the only one who's worried about Nazamiel. I couldn't sleep either. When I look at her, I see myself. Saddled with a fate she never wanted. Treated like an outsider by everybody. Alone. You know that pain. Really, I think that we all do. Every one of us has scars like Nazamiel's. You're the one who saved me, Alphen. And along the way, I think we've all managed to save each other. That's why I want to help Nazamiel however I possibly can. I want her to feel like she's not alone anymore.
Yeah. Listen. There's something that I've been wanting to tell you.
Oh!
I think I'm ready to say it. Now that I'm prepared to move forward. Shionne, would...
Now's not the time.
What?
Not while we still have more important things to do.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Bandai, how could you?
Try not to look so worried. I'm not going anywhere, okay? Is that all right?
You robbed me of my proposal scene that I wanted from this DLC. Dude, I highly doubt we're gonna get one now. I feel like that's like as close as we're gonna get. And the next thing they're gonna do is be like, hey, they're married. That was a nice scene though. I like that.